everybody, I'm Jen and welcome back to my channel. As some of you know, I'm a woman in long-term recovery. I'm a CARC, I'm a CRPA, I'm a rape crisis counselor, and I'm also a Narcan trainer. If you look at my description box down below, you will find a link to my merchandise, my Patreon, other videos that I've been involved with, all my social media, my Amazon wish list, which is super important to me because I use it to help people in my local recovery community to just, get by. A lot of people that I work with have just come home from incarceration, rehab, are experiencing homelessness, or are just really having a hard time and struggling during this time of COVID. My hair is looking crazy. So today we are having a snow day. Lena's here. So we're having a snow day, and we were supposed to get like a foot of snow, but I don't believe that we did. You guys could see Lena's like, look, here's her tail. She's literally sitting right here on the arm of the chair. I'm at Jared's house. I have super good news. My transmission got fixed, so I'm super freaking happy. My husband busted his ass fixing it. I'm obviously having a bad hair day because these little pieces of hair will not stop standing up. And I kind of had like a whole thing planned out that I was going to do for you guys over the last couple of days for Wednesday, which is tomorrow's video for you. I was going to do, I was going to do a Q&A for I had my baby in prison, but that kind of got postponed. I have all your questions and I plan on doing that for Friday, so don't fret. But unfortunately, today I come to you with a different kind of video. I come to you with a very personal video. So as many of you know, I have my own daughter who I cannot talk about right now at this moment, but I also have multitude of stepchildren. Altogether, Jared and I have 5 children, and going all the way from 9, which is my daughter, all the way up to the age of 23, which is Jared's oldest, who I come to talk to you about today. So Jared's oldest, who is 23 years old, his name is Anthony, and when I tell you, he literally is a smaller condensed version of Jared. He is just, he's such a sweet, sweet guy. He is funny as all hell. He is sarcastic. He is, for any of you who have caught, stop biting me. Lena's biting me now. For any of you who have caught lives with my husband and I, Jared is, oh Lord, he's great, but he's such a pain in the ass. He's so sarcastic and he's so funny and he's kind and he's sweet and he's just, original. And Anthony is absolutely no different. While Jared and I were incarcerated, Anthony ran into some trouble of his own. One New Year's Eve night, he went out with a girl and I guess was nervous because I guess he really liked the girl and pre-gamed and probably pre-gamed a little too much. And then they went out to the bar and drank some more, and Anthony ended up really, really drunk, and him and the girl had a falling out. She went her way, he went his way. His way landed him inside someone's kitchen eating like Cheetos. Long story short, Jared and I were incarcerated. Nobody really knew how to guide him. He got an attorney, a court-appointed attorney, and he ended up getting treatment court for 1 year and probation for 1 year, all misdemeanor charges. No one got hurt, nothing happened. It was just a silly thing that went on. Yes, he shouldn't have been drinking as much as he was, but at the end of the day, let's face it, shit happens. So fast forward to about 4 to 6 months ago, I can't exactly say 100%, Anthony smoked a joint. He took like a hit off of a joint and then sadly tested positive, obviously, for a drug test for treatment court. It was very, very light and it could have went either way. He probably could have fought it and they would have retested him and it would have came up negative. But my stepson, he and I talked about it and he did the right thing and he owned up to it. And he said, yes, he said, I did. I smoked a joint. He's had minor infractions since then. Didn't make it to the allotted amount of meetings that week because he works 3rd shift, or we've had a lot of snow. Just little things that he didn't fill out his journals properly, because for treatment court, you have to fill out journals. They just expect you to jump through hoops of fire. And instead, when they see you struggling, instead of trying to give you support and back you up, they either don't say anything or they rip you a new asshole. So the next time you're struggling, you're way less inclined to go and ask for help, because the system is designed to make you fail. Just saying. They extended his treatment court. They extended his probation. He is due to be done this September. When I came home last week, I was wondering why he did not call me. I did not hear from him. And then the next morning, I speak to his mom, and it turns out they came and they arrested him the night before. He had 6 paper violations. So paper violations are like, and I know what they are. He didn't fill out his journal properly. He didn't go to enough meetings that week. They're very, yes, they are offenses, and I am by no way downplaying the fact that he did not hold up to his end of the deal, but they are very minor offenses. So they incarcerated him. So now, sorry if you hear that, there's snow plows going by. So now he is in county jail. He is in the Delaware County Jail. I'm going to leave all his information below. If you guys would write him, because his mental health is not where it's supposed to be. He's 23 years old, and he's not built for jail. I mean, he's just not. He is a more emotionally and sensitive version of Jared, where Jared buries his feelings. Anthony actually recognizes them, thank God. So this is actually very difficult on him. And because it's time of quarantine, it's time of COVID, excuse me, they have him quarantining for 15 days. So he's in a cell all by himself. He's just scared, and he's very anxiety ridden, and he's very just, it's just not a good place for someone who has mental health issues to begin with. And then, you know, to just be surprised. He was sleeping when they came and arrested him. They woke him up. He had work that night. So, you know, he was sleeping before work, and they came and they woke him up out of bed and arrested him. And he's, you know, it's not a fun time, and he's sensitive to it. And I can totally relate. It sucks. When Jared and I got incarcerated, we were sleeping, and it just makes the fear that much more palpable. And I feel for him. So he's only allowed to get books sent in from vendors like thriftbooks.com, amazon.com. So he likes like true crime. He loves golf, things like that. So I sent him a golf book the other day and a golf crossword puzzle from Amazon. Hopefully he will be getting that tomorrow, Wednesday, when you guys see this video. Let's see. And if you guys could just write him some letters, I would truly, truly appreciate it. He will definitely write back, because I will make sure he has money on his books for stamps. So we've just been trying to figure out to get him a lawyer and all that, because at this point, I kind of just feel like if he can get a 6 to 8 month sentence, he needs to just do his time and come out and have his freedom so he can continue to be a productive member of society. And I told him the other day, there will be absolutely no family functions without you. The only thing that we will have, God forbid if we have to have them, is if someone passes away. You know, other than that, we will not do anything without you. We will wait for you. If Dad and I have to postpone our re-wedding, we absolutely will, because, you know, he's Jared's best man. And why should he have to miss out on pivotal moments in his life? You know, nobody was there our first time around. We're not going to make that happen the second time too. So if you guys would be so inclined to please write Anthony, I would greatly appreciate it. Lena. She's watching it snow. She's like mesmerized by it. She's also mesmerized by watching Jared throw salt on the floor outside. So, yeah. I would really appreciate if you guys could just, you know, drop him a line. He'll write back. Absolutely. He can get pictures, but they have to be like 5x7 or smaller. So if you guys want to send them some pictures, whatever, I would really appreciate it. And, so would Jared, and I know Anthony would as well. He's just afraid. I think he's 23, you know. He's scared. He's afraid he's going to be forgotten. And he doesn't know, because now all of a sudden we had a snowstorm. Even though court was supposed to be via Zoom, they canceled it, and then they canceled it again. And it's just a whole bunch of rigmarole. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a really good week. Friday, I will do the Q&A on how I had Bella in person. You guys asked a lot of really good questions, so I'm actually super anxious to be able to do that video for you guys, and I think it'll be a good one. And thank you, all of you, for the compliments on the new intro. Jess did help me with the pictures, obviously, because I don't have any way to take pictures myself. I don't have a camera. She has an amazing camera. And then I got it done through Fiverr. And I think the person did a really great job. And I looked through a couple people's things and I picked the one that suited me best. So for the most part, the reaction to that was amazing. Some of you guys automatically were just, oh, you're copying Jess, you're doing this, you're doing that. But I'm not. I'm doing what I do. And a lot of times when people are friends, it's because they have a lot of crossover and a lot of similarities in life and in their likes and dislikes. And her and I are no exception to that. So please be mindful when you say things to someone, because people do have feelings, whether they are on the internet or not. And as a woman in long-term recovery, my feelings tend to be very sensitive about a lot of things, especially when I'm doing something that's usually outside of my comfort zone, which anyone who does any type of content creating, it's goddamn difficult. It's hard to just, first off, talk to yourself, because that's what it's like when you're doing a video, and then, lay out everything that's happening in your life. So be mindful when you criticize people. People have feelings. But like I said, most of you are just absolutely super amazing, and I love you all dearly, and I'm super grateful for the community we've created. And I love how y'all support each other, especially during my lives and stuff. The comment section, y'all are a church in its own, and I love that. I absolutely love that about us. So remember, just if you need anything, send me an email, a message. I'm always just a message away. Because of the inclement weather, I was planning on this week going and picking up my Narcan, but that was postponed. So hopefully by Thursday it'll be done snowing and roads clear, and I'll be able to go 2 towns over and pick it up. And as always, guys, remember, we recover loudly, so those behind us do not suffer in silence. I cannot express that enough. Oh, and also what I wanted to tell you guys, I made a TikTok, and I did TikToks because fucking peer pressure from my friend, as always. But anyway, it's actually kind of cool. I'm enjoying it. So please go check it out. And I will see you guys all on Friday. Bye.